look so grim, Carl?
I always look like this.
Hey, people. Carl's looking grim. He said, let me go to the car and get my shirt. Don't quite. He got me this. Very brilliant. Then again, I wonder why he didn't get me this. Well, you have no data, that's why.
Yeah.
Should have sent you pictures. Hey guys, Carl and Lisa are here from the UK. I want to make a Brexit joke, but it's just too sad.
It is.
Let's just not go there.
No.
You're still one of us.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Yeah.
For now, he's still one of us. Carl is one of those people that watch these videos for reasons that I don't know. But apparently he does. And he forces his beautiful wife, Lisa, to watch them too. The poor lady. She's up there with Leslie, I don't know, talking about female things. Actually, no, Leslie has to switch. Don't distract her, Lisa.
Never, yeah.
So by now, Guido Kirsch from Neo Instruments is asking himself, wait, am I not paying him to review the pedal? Why is he talking to Lisa and Carl? Well, Guido, we'll get to that, okay? You've already heard it, you've already seen it. This is just add-on. You had beautiful sounds and slidey shots, and you had a beautiful track performed with the Maybach Lester and the pedal called the Drive-In. It's red, I can tell you that much. And now we're gonna test it and send it into tons of amps. And you're here too.
Sounds like a plan, but...
Yep. I'm drinking stuff. Green matcha tea. So, Neo Instruments isn't necessarily the company with a giant portfolio of pedals, but with a pretty good one, because this is the go-to pedal for Leslie sounds. Not you, Leslie. Leslie actually didn't know. She didn't know that a Leslie is a cab. I've been making this joke forever, and it's like woo for her. She had no idea. It's a spinny woo 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 thing, Leslie.
I actually really liked that pedal when you did the review on it last.
It's so much fun.
It's so cool.
It's warm and it dries and it's done digitally, but extremely well. Digital distortion is difficult, but this is brilliant. Of course, you have to run in stereo. Then there's this. I think they have the mini vent, which is, they have the mono version or something like that. Yeah. It's definitely, you see this popping up on all the boards where people like. Anyone that likes Leslie can fuck off because she's mine. I had to go there. I'm sorry. Anyone who likes Leslie loves these pedals. I think Mick Taylor has the small one on his board, on his latest board.
Yeah.
So, but now I want to throw this away because it would be funny, but it's way too heavy. So now we're looking at sadly not Carl anymore because he's got to go bye-bye. We're looking at the Drive-In. Well, you're half there, which is not digital. And it's not complicated, and it's not stereo, and it's not orangey, yellow, and black. It's red. And that's a pretty straightforward overdrive. Because, apparently, Guido, he lives close to Uli Rodenberg, who we know makes amazing pedals and amps. And it says right here, circuit designed by Rodenberg. Rodenberg, it's not Rodenburg, it's Rodenberg. It's German.
Proper.
Rodenberg. You have to roll the R.
Roll the R's.
Yeah, Rodenberg.
Rodenberg.
Wow.
See?
Come on. Yeah. Nice. Nicely done. The Brits know how to speak German. Well, we could have taught you years ago, but you didn't want to. You didn't. Now we do. See? Now you come here to learn it.
Yes.
See? Flip that around. So, and of course, with the German pedal, done by two German guys, we're gonna play that with the German guitar, the not Tone Fox, but the Tone Fuchs. Blanche, isn't she amazing? With Lala pickups, ABM bridge, Graphtech, and of course, Uwe Schultz from Tone Fuchs knows how to freaking make a guitar with like 50-year-old or 70. In 62, 72, 82, 92, 50? So the neck is over 50 years old. We're going to go 6. It's old.
60 years.
So we have P90s, but we also, which I love, have these in-between positions which are very stratty, in-between hollow. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna run, first of all, into the Dynamis on clean, and then into the aux with a cream backloaded 412, but then behind Carl, which if Leslie goes to the amp wall, you can see it, because Carl's blocking it. Now the pedal's blocking it. Unless he went the fast way. Good. There's the Laboga 112 loaded, also with a cream back, mic with a Lewitt MTP 440, and I'm mixing those two together because I want to. And so, in clean, this is what that sounds like. Isn't it amazing when you have a guitar where you strum just an open G and you already know how good it is just because of that open G? Because you can totally tell the difference. And also that in the back, in between, get this. This is good. This is rather le good, as they say in Wales. So, I hope you forgive that I'm not doing humbuckers or single chords. You heard humbuckers in the beginning, and these are kind of single chords. I can't do everything. We have a very clean sound here, and we're gonna go noonesque and 9-ish. Wait, is that 9? 3, 6, 9. Yes, this is 9. Good. Unless you already, revealed Carl again. Look at him looking all sexy.
Thanks.
He's like, Okay, so I'm sorry. And we push this button, or le bouton. How much does that? Takes a little bit of the bite away. Touch of the bite away, but no drive yet. Let's see. It's a very transparent pedal because it doesn't change the tone of the guitar really a lot.
No.
It takes a little bit of the high end away right now. I'm going to give it a little bit more tone. Definitely high end circuit.
Yeah.
It's not killing your tone at all.
No.
Or my tone. Your tone isn't. You're not playing.
My tone doesn't need killing, it's already dead.
I didn't say that. So, we're gonna just crank up. Wait, the drive. Yes. I'm like, did I level and drive? Did I switch that around? What am I gonna do? Oh, here. It's a very warm pedal. I tend having color and tone both quite a bit up because I like it bitey, and I think that's the opposite of what this pedal does. So I'm trying to make it something that I don't think it's meant. It's
It's not supposed to be.
What you said?
Yes.
Come on, it's my second language. What do I know? More of that. We're gonna continue with drive first. You can still hear the guitar through it. It feels a little bit as if there's a tiny bit of clean being retained.
Yeah.
Right? It's called moving a chord up the fretboard. It's a technique I invented. So
how many other techniques did you invent?
only that one.
Oh, right.
Not that it would help. So here's color. With more color comes more responsibility. No, with more color comes also more drive. More mids. So I like that. Clearly dependent on the drive as well, so those two go together. Like bangers and mash.
There you go.
See, that's that one. All that stuff we won't have soon anymore, unless you have a passport. Moving on to... I'm not going to do any more of those. That's too much!
What?
What? Huh? Right there, right there, right there. Works? Of course, in this position, that's where it works. It's always creamy. This is not a pedal.
No.
It's the anti-metal zone.
Metal zone.
But pretty much where it's set now, that's where I played it the whole time. Because that's my taste. You can absolutely get this very round and creamy. But it's a little bit too round and creamy for me. So I like where it's set right now. And it fills nicely. Let's remember, this is where we are. Does it kill a little bit of bass?
Yes.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Not tube screamerish.
No.
But it is a little bit leaner. It's cool. There's a lot of clarity left. Whatever I'm doing. So, that's what it sounds like. And we're going to go into shit tons of amps, for which I would have to reveal that screen so I can read things. Dietzel Powell, let's do that. The Dietzel Powell is more twinish.
Yeah.
Whereas the Dynamis right now was a little bit rounded off in the high end just a tiny bit. You can clearly hear that the Dietzel is brighter.
Yeah.
That's more twinish. Which might play well with this pedal. Let's see. Might indicate that that's the kind of amp that they were testing with. Any kind of Fender Twin or Deluxe reverb, which is why they rounded off the pedal a little bit more.
Yeah.
To bias, to offset the brightness of the amp. But that's nice. I like that.
I do like that.
Let's go Bon Jovi. That's not. Let's see if we go center here and go a little bit more subtle. That's a nice pairing.
I like that.
That's cool. Moving on to the AC30, which I have on the top boost channel, like so. Tiny bit of hair on it, unlike us.
There's no hair on this.
Nowhere except there. Completely none. That's why it seems bigger. That guitar and that amp, by the way, they like each other too.
They do.
Vox AC30H behind my head. If you move this around, it makes sounds. Awesome, you can do whatever, it always sounds good. And now we do this. That's good. It always sounds like Le Amp, but with that Le Amp, but with that pillowy, I want to say pillowy, kind of like a ploppy kind of roundness on it. But it totally keeps the quality of the amp there.
Ploppy kind of roundness.
Like if I'm taking a little pillow, you know, like the ones that lesbians fight with?
Yo, those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of smack you in the face?
Uh-huh.
Like the good kind of, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's what that's like.
That's okay.
Does it explain the sound of the pedal? I think it does.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do this. That works.
I'd buy that.
Yep. Yeah. Moving on to the Carl Martin Custom
Custom Shop 50.
Which is a pedal platform, very clean. No, it's not. I'm cranking it. It's a good amp.
This for a living now?
Do what? This?
Yeah.
God, no. I'm in insurance.
Ah.
Oh. But I suck at that, too. What's that? There's some kind of fizzle now. That's strange with the Carl Martin. Do you hear that?
That became a completely different beast.
Yep, that's completely different. But it's a fizzle. It's not a positive fizzle. So I'm gonna go not with the Carl Martin. Victory V40. That's a 10. which is, of course, a pedal platform kind of an amp, I think. Let's pretend I didn't do that. Just pretend for a second time. I want to go chromatic. And I should start on the B. We're going to do that 7 times. Yeah, kind of like that almost. I have a hunch that's going to work. That works really well with the Victory. Not the biggest rock sound right there, but the Victory is usually duller. It's usually very...
Right.
Not with this.
I got that slight muffliness from it, but maybe it was just...
Yeah, but with this, it actually seems to work. It works better than with the Carmartin, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And then Rockerverb. Orange Rockerverb 50, which is, of course, a totally different Le Clean sound, which is Indian for French. Cool clean sound, but completely different than a Fendery, because it's an orange. And the sound is exactly like the oranges, just with that thing on it. It doesn't change the amp at all. Fantastic how it actually really keeps the amp.
I actually prefer that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that. I like oranges anyway, but...
Well, they give you vitamin C.
Well, there is that, isn't
Yeah, they're healthy.
The more you play one, the less likely you are to get a cold.
It's exactly what happens. And Orange actually guarantees that or your money back.
Yeah, they do.
Jet City Amelia, which I have cranked a little bit. Whoa! The Amelia does have quite a bit of bite.
Amelia's got a gob, hasn't she? Yeah.
600 euro amp. 4,000 euro guitar, but 600 euro amp. That's...
That actually made the amp better.
Yep.
Yep.
Moving on to... We've got two more. Because why not? Friedman small box on the BE channel. And that's why you buy a Friedman. Yeah. Gain is at noon right now, so let's see what happens with the drive-in. A little bit more gain here, and then we go to lead sound here with some delay, and I'm gonna get my cable back, and now we're gonna go into our favorite position, which is not missionary, but in between in the back. Starts to compress a lot down here, but just don't play down here. Just play up there. That'll work. It's not meant for that. Leaves one more, which is the Laboga DS50 Diamond Sound 50. Again, behind Carl. Oh, look, Leslie's on it. Which I have. Where do I have it? Thin in the mids, but rather hefty. I'm doing 7/8 because I can. It works. The pedal is functional. So, oh, I bumped the camera. We're gonna go with our 2 cents. Carl, you start.
My 2 cents.
Yep. You know how this works. It's like where you say your opinion.
I like it. Can I mention price?
Of course. Let's find out what the price currently is. It's currently. I'm on it. Let's go to Thomann. I heard that's a good store.
They're okay, aren't they?
Yeah.
They even deliver.
They deliver, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's weird. It's like a pizza place. Drive-in. Here we go.
There we are.
€259. It's an overdrive. There are other overdrives in that price range. And people have been known to spend more on overdrives.
Yeah. Would I? Well, it depends on the sound you want, innit? But it's good.
Well, I'm going to say this. I don't think the sound it makes is vastly better than some other overdrives.
No.
It makes an overdrive sound. You can push an amp, you can push it into beautiful leads and all this. What is phenomenal about it is that it absolutely always doesn't impose itself on the amp.
No,
and it does that excellently. So yeah, can you get another overdrive? It's going to make you as happy as a drive-in. When it comes to the overdrive sound, well, possibly yes.
Yeah.
There are other overdrives out there. But as soon as you take a tube screamer, for example, it's going to make it leaner in the bass and all this. Yeah, tube screamer also kind of keeps the amp, it keeps some of the clean signal in there. But here, I could always feel exactly the same feeling I had when the amp was either clean or when the pedal was off.
Yeah.
And then we turned the pedal on, and it was exactly the same kind of frequency response. It was the same kind of feel, just with more drive on it.
Definitely.
And there are few pedals that do that this well.
True.
Where I spent all this money on this like €3,000 Friedman, and I don't want a pedal that kills my Friedman. I want a pedal that gives me more gain while I still keep my Friedman.
Well, it complements it. It should complement
what he said. Because he's British, they know all about compliments and being nice and shit and stuff.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm just rude.
Well, that shirt is just...
It just says my pen is better than yours. I don't know what you're reading into this. My God.
Well, then show me your pen.
I don't have one on me right now.
Well, then why are you bragging about it?
Just in case.
Okay. Who's Justin? So, yeah, obviously at this price point, I'm not going to say, oh my God, it's too expensive. I don't bitch about price point, anything over 200. I'm not going to say, oh my God, it's a steal. But if you're looking for an overdrive that will absolutely keep your amp, also that's a little bit more on the rounder side, the drive-in's great. I played with that for probably 2 weeks now. Had it on the table, different guitars, different amps, and every time I'm like in the evening, Leslie's cooking, and I'm just noodling around, I had that on the table. I lost myself in improvising. And
So you were inspired.
Yeah.
It's worth every penny then, isn't it?
That's what makes a good pedal. Not the color, not the company. It's if you're inspired and you're just having fun, F-U-N, then it's good. I'm not going to say, oh my God, it's a steal, because at $259, that is a steep price point for a little red box with 4 knobs. But people have spent $3,200 on a Klon, which is a golden box with
3 knobs.
3 knobs. So, and he has 2 knobs. So, what? So, yeah, Drive-In by Neo Instruments, designed by Uli Rodenberg. It's fun. It keeps your amp exactly like you want it. Check it out with your amp. What we found out, except for that fiddly thing on the Carmartin, which is strange, it's very compatible with a variety of amps. And we tested a shit ton, which is actually a measurement of
If you like that physical
quantity.
little thing on your Carl Martin, then by all means buy it.
Yeah. This has been us.
It's been us.
And thanks to Lisa and Leslie, the L's. And what else? Did we mention that? Glenn is wrong? Have we mentioned that yet?
Definitely right.
What?
Sorry?
You know that Glenn is wrong about the spider, right?
I don't want to. I mean, he's a nice guy, isn't he? I mean.
Thanks for not this guy anymore. You guys supporting me on Patreon and everyone out there. And links below. Subscribe if you haven't. And why haven't you? Well, probably because I'm in the videos. I know. Animals at the end. Bye bye.